My bad. That's the dual tested. Just gonna go to the test again, make sure everything's right this time. I had a little problem with my audio. I kept like hearing double shit in my headphones. So that's what we do. We just double testing stuff. So triple testing at this point. We're just gonna play around a little bit. I'm just checking my stuff, make sure all my P's and Q's are straight. And we're gonna get to it. What's happening? What's happening? Just gonna play around a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see here.
And this one is about Cornel West, and it's about how the Democratic Party does not have this in the bag. I'm going to show you recent poll numbers from Nate Silver and his concerns, along with this story as well. But they don't have it in the bag. Listen to this from Chuck Todd here. Shout out to Case Study QB. Listen to this quick clip, and then we're going to get into that interview from Cornel West. I'm going to show you they don't have this in the bag.
Kamala Harris tells us to deal with Cornel West, who I think takes from her. Jill Stein takes from her. Kennedy takes from him, and anywhere he's on the ballot is harmful.
Our chief political analyst, Chuck Todd.
You see? All right, so you heard what Chuck Todd said, but you continue to hear from other people like DNC chair Jamie Harrison that people like Jill Stein aren't serious, or these people don't matter. These third-party candidates don't matter. Well, if that's the case and they don't matter, then why are they so focused on them being a part of the race? Why are they removing them from the ballot?
It's a good question. Why are they? Oh, because they don't want the not so popular people to take up their votes. Right? Right. Of course, that's always the thing is that the little guys, the not so popular guys, taking up the votes. They want those votes to go toward the major parties. They don't want all that independent shit. What's the green liberal, Rachel, whoever. Independents, they don't want that. They want to be strictly Republican or Democrat. Those two. So, but yeah, that's how they do. So, see what you're saying.
Why, during this discussion here with Laura Coates and Cornel West, why is Laura trying to get him to drop out of the race? Listen to this.
Look, don't call it a comeback, but look who's back on the ballot. RFK Jr. The Wisconsin State Election Commission today rejecting Kennedy's request to withdraw after he suspended his campaign. They're ruling once a candidate files nomination papers, they're on the ballot, quote, except in case of death. Now, another third-party candidate who can stay on the Wisconsin ballot, Cornel West. He's one.
Cornel West, still winning the game. Been in the game I mean,
One of
a
three
real
third-party candidates now still in the race, and it's the first time that West has qualified for the debate. It caps a string of recent ballot victories for Dr. West. But sometimes elections can create some pretty strange bedfellows. Democrats have backed some of the ballot challenges against West, and it appears that the left wing, West has.
And you know, I don't really like her. She's very, very biased to the liberal. Like, I understand, like, you trying to, you know, be loyal to your party, I guess, but y'all doing too much. Y'all doing all this kiss ass, and y'all don't have like no insight middle ground. It's just, we're just gonna stick with these ideologies, stuff like that. But whatever.
An ally in his corner, the Republican Party. Reports suggest that GOP operatives are aiding in West's quest to get on the ballot. Why? Well, West could possibly peel away voters from Harris. And in an election that could be decided on the margins, every single vote matters. But how they're doing it, perhaps raising some eyebrows in Arizona, where West did not qualify. One voter told the Associated Press she didn't know people visiting her home to collect her signatures were Republican-aligned operatives, adding her signature was, quote, forged. Now, independent presidential candidate Cornel West joins me now, and he certainly has taken issue with the association of those who have done the latter of which we speak. Dr. West, good evening. I'm glad that you are here because I would love for you to address some of the things that are being said. In particular, Dr. West, you're being criticized as somehow a spoiler for Democrats specifically, in part because you have received Republican support to get on the ballot. What is your reaction to the criticism, and who do you think your supporters will ultimately vote for if you yourself were not on the ballot?
Now, let's all remember something. It has been quite a while since CNN has had Dr. West on. Remember when he first announced he was on CNN, I think twice, when he first announced Democracy Now! As well. Fox News has had him on a couple of times. But it's been quite a while since he's been back on CNN. And all this time they say, oh, he's not really polling anything. It doesn't really matter. But then he got on the ballot in Wisconsin and Michigan. The Democrats fought to take him off the ballot in Wisconsin and Michigan, but from what I understand, he was able to get back on that ballot in Michigan. Same thing with Jill Stein, back on the ballot in Michigan and Wisconsin. So why are they bringing Dr. West on now again? Listen to this conversation.
Pay all this money for
I appreciate the question. Always enjoyed being in conversation with you. And your brilliance is undeniable, my dear sister. It's always a blessing to
A
talk with you.
compliment coming from the likes of you. Thank you so much.
No, you know my campaign's about truth, justice, and love. Truth about everything, and justice for everybody, and love across the board. But one, we have to recognize that we have such a corrupt system. It's just driven by big money, the billions of dollars that both major parties are going to have access to. And then the arbitrary power can just do anything. And all you have to do is look at the plight of my precious Yahoo free who have been so thoroughly mistreated, unjustly treated by arbitrary power of the government, which means what? Which means then that someone like myself, hard-working volunteers at work, breaking their necks and then being so viciously attacked by especially the Democratic Party, and then we go to look for lawyers. It's almost impossible to find a lawyer. You can find a libertarian lawyer that has certain Republican associations, but concerned about each